Did you know that in Mushoku Tensei, Rudeus got publicly scolded by Norn? Not long after Rudeus watched Norn give her speech as the new student council president to the incoming first-year students, Linnea appeared and started causing trouble by intimidating two first-years she recognized in the crowd, who had once been her underlings. These first-years had been talking big just a moment ago, particularly an elf guy who had been bad-mouthing Norn, essentially calling her mid. Although the two guys and the other first-years watching were terrified of Linnea, to her, this was likely just playful teasing. Since this wasn't a good look for the university, as it gave the impression that it was ruled by violence, Rudeus was about to intervene. But just then, Norn made her way through the crowd. Rudeus thought she was about to scold Linnea, but to his surprise, she scolded him instead, asking why he was bullying the new first-years and what they had done to him. Rudeus mentioned that they had badmouthed her, but that only further incriminated him in Norn's eyes. When he tried to explain that the boys were actually terrified of Linnea, Norn angrily asked if he hadn't been the one to send her after them in the first place. This shed light on why Norn was taking the matter up with him instead of Linnea. To everyone else, it looked like the evil school underboss Rudeus had sent his right-hand thug Linnea to deal with them. Norn then brought up something she'd heard from Roxy, that Rudeus was keeping Linnea as a slave. She began berating him about it until Rudeus clarified that he had saved Linnea and wasn't treating her like a slave. Linnea confirmed his story, diffusing Norn's anger on that front. Norn then told Linnea to stop causing trouble at the school since she had already graduated. She also basically told Rudeus to stop being overprotective, saying she could take care of herself. Rudeus agreed and bowed, which caused the crowd to gasp in astonishment. Students marveled at the fact that Norn had actually made the infamous Rudeus lower his head, calling her tough. Rudeus didn't think much of the act and felt that if it improved Norn's reputation, he was more than happy to oblige.